Are there any episodes that you watch that you want to give your take on about your dad or about me or a category we talked about? I feel like he's on the show. We got to give him the rights.
Well,
if there was anything he talked about that he wants to.
If not, let's ask him some of the questions that we had when we was doing the podcast.
Okay.
Like, ask him about the microwave one. This is the real one I want to get out.
Okay.
It's a microwave one.
Bro, this ended up as a war.
Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
Is this our second? Does family count as a guest? I think it.
It does. I think so.
I think so. Either way, we got a guest. THC's son, youngest son.
Youngest.
Going back to the East Coast.
Yeah.
What's up, Josh? How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
All right. I got to ask, man. So you on my side of the world, which, by the way, he serves for the great country of America. What's this? Is he on vacation? What is this technical term?
Call it leave.
Leave.
Yeah, and he's got to go back now. He was with me all the way through from Christmas up till, so now he's got to go back.
Yeah. All right, Josh, I got to ask, because you was on the East Coast, and your dad was telling me when you was here, you was not a fan of seafood. But now you are, since you've been on the East Coast now, because you got it truly from the ocean.
Because we had this thing about the blue crab.
Yeah,
you was telling me about blue crab from the East Coast.
So you gotta enlighten me. How did this happen?
My entire life, never liked seafood.
Yep.
Ever. I remember bringing a Lunchable to going to lunch with my mom and dad when we went to a Fiji boat.
Oh man, that's back in the day.
Yeah,
you took a Lunchable to a restaurant.
Because he wasn't gonna eat that. He wasn't gonna eat none of that stuff that was coming out of that spot. He had a Lunchable.
Sat down in the restaurant with my Lunchable. Yeah, ham and cheese crackers.
That's a bold move right there.
I tell you, man. Like he also tell him about the Wawa.
Oh yeah, we
didn't.
Just,
I don't know if anybody West Coast. We don't know nothing about no Wawa.
Oh yeah, no, that's your typical. But
I know that's you guys.
Yeah, that's like a 7-Eleven. Yeah. Which one do you like more, Wawa or 7-Eleven?
I've only been to a couple of 7-Elevens in North Carolina. The Wawa though, $2.44 for some gas.
Yeah, bro, the Wawa hit different. I don't know how they stay in business. Wawa's been around since I was a kid, so that's at least since 2000, at least since 07. Easily since I've been I was in high school.
So that's
Wawa's been around since 07.
That sounds like so is it the spot where the cheapest gas will always be at?
Cheapest gas, and then they got the convenience store on the inside. The only thing they don't got, and I'm surprised they ain't never tried to do this, is to mimic 7-Eleven with the whole 11-cent Slurpee day on 7-Eleven.
See, now I was asking him if there was anything that was food, not like in a bag or anything, but like actual food, like a hot dog or a hot sandwich or something that's like a wrap or something like that. I said, is there any of that you eat from Wawa? And he was like, nope.
You don't. They cheap on gas for a reason, bro.
Okay, I got you.
You don't trust it unless it says Lay's
on the West Coast, that's the Arco stations. And everybody on the West Coast know what I'm talking about when I say the Arco stations. They're the cheapest gas. Like if you're driving around, everybody's like, "Oh, if you want cheap, go to Arco." That's like somebody saying go to Wawa.
Yeah, you go to Wawa if you want to get something to drink, a quick snack, but it's got to be a brand snack. You don't trust it if it's got the little Wawa logo because it looks like the Wonder Woman logo is what Wawa logo looks like. Okay. If you see that logo, you don't trust it. It's got to be an actual staple brand. Other than that, it's good though. Yeah, gas is cheap. You can rely on it.
So, what seafood is?
So I've been more adventurous out there because honestly, there's everything around there is seafood. So
it is true. You are stuck. There's only so many times you can pull up with a Lunchable.
I'm right.
What kind of fish?
I'm right against the water. You got.
What kind of fish do you like?
There's not a lot because I've only tried it.
But just give me one.
I've tried salmon. I've tried
salmon yolk. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about flounder or halibut?
Haven't had it.
You're not gonna get a lot of flounder. You'll
get
halibut.
I gotta start slow.
But you are enjoying it though. So far,
What about crab?
I wouldn't say you love it.
Got crab.
But you're starting to appreciate, accept it.
Blue crab?
I've always wanted. So like when I was younger, or when I was growing up, I wanted to eat fish. It's just my body just was like, no, you're not gonna keep it down.
But now,
what about shrimp?
Shrimp, crab, the normal things that like seafood, like you can't even eat shrimp. Like every time I say I don't eat seafood, they're like, not even shrimp. Now I can say, oh, I'll eat it
now.
What about crab? Like crab, I've been excited to ask you these questions because you ain't never ate. Like in his whole life, have I ever ate with my son some crab legs, some crab claws, something like that? Something that to me that's candy. If I got a bowl of butter, there is not an amount of crab legs.
Yeah, you got to go crab legs.
I would sit there all day. You could keep bringing me buckets and buckets. I'd keep going, especially snow crab.
Now, I will say,
Dungeness,
because Josh has been on the East Coast and he is now understanding that seafood is good, I will tell you, Josh, once you leave the East Coast or you go any other place on the East Coast,
it's gonna taste like garbage.
Just be careful where you go. Because I did the same thing. I left the East Coast and went to the Midwest and was like, oh, a seafood spot. And my stomach did not like it. It's not because you don't like seafood anymore. It's the quality of it.
It's the quality and where it comes from.
So be careful now when you go exploring.
That's true. That's
true. Don't. If it's got 3 stars or less, don't go eat it. It need to be 5 stars at least if it's anywhere.
Especially if it's sushi.
Yeah.
Especially if it's sushi.
Don't go cheap. You can go cheap now because you're on the East Coast, so everything's gonna be pretty good. But yeah, where you're at in North Carolina, you shouldn't run into nothing bad. But that don't give you the green light now to start just exploring anywhere else. Anybody that likes seafood, they know. You just don't go exploring anybody else's seafood.
That's like as far north as I've lived up in the States. I found that the far south I go, the closer I get to the border, the Mexican food gets fantastically dramatic. Oh my goodness.
What, Josh, is one outside of seafood? Have you had any good Mexican in North Carolina? Or have you just been on a freaking seafood kick?
What else is big out there besides seafood?
That's really about it. Unless Josh knows.
Chili?
No. You ain't.
I just went to Chili's.
No, not Chili's, but like Chili's. Like
Josh was like, you ain't.
He was like, nah, don't go to that Chili's. It's right next to the Wawa. You don't want to go there.
You don't do that.
You don't do that one. That one's got cheap gas too.
There's a lot of good steak places out there.
Oh, I bet there might be. What about barbecue spots?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like barbecue,
might be a good few,
like
barbecue spots in North Carolina.
There's a lot of good barbecue spots. There's seafood. There's a couple like Hispanic. Not too bad.
Oh, here's a seafood for you, or it's considered a seafood assortment. Have you had a hush puppy? Oh, when you go back, you got to try a hush puppy.
It's just like a cornbread ball that used to come on the. When I used to go to Long John Silver's, they used to have these little cornball things those are hush puppies.
You got to get you one of those.
Fantastic.
It's a nice bread
assist
to your fish or your shrimp. Anybody that knows about hush puppies. Oh.
Sometimes it's funny, like when they tell me what they don't like, I'm like, you're not my kid. How you my kid
now though?
How you my kid and you don't eat sushi?
Yeah, he's learning now though.
You know what though?
When I was at least able to eat seafood,
bro. When I was young, I didn't eat sushi. You try to bring me sushi, I was like, no. I watched the Breakfast Club. They said it's raw fish.
So he is your kid. How you mad at him because he don't like seafood at this age and you didn't either?
Well, no. At his age, I did. When I was younger, I didn't. You couldn't feed me raw.
But at his age, you were also in the military.
Yeah.
So
that's when I was like, let's go eat everything.
He's exploring too. So yeah, he's on the right path. He's still your kid.
How many different? No, you still in the States. You haven't even left the States.
Nah. I haven't. So are you planning on coming back to Idaho once you're done?
No.
I had to ask.
That's all right, because like right now, Johnny gonna put this little thing. It's gonna turn into a meme where it just show my face faded and I'm just sad.
Are you gonna stay East Coast?
I do like the East Coast a lot.
It's nice, man.
I don't think I'll probably be like far East Coast, but I'm definitely.
You're gonna keep yourself within driving, maybe one quick like flight range.
Probably not one quick flight. Because I was thinking like I do want to go see New York. Go up north.
Ain't nothing to see up there.
Northeast.
Man, don't be that parent.
No. I'm not that being that parent. I'm speaking on my own. I didn't see that much up there. I was in New York. I've been to New York.
But let him go see it. I will say, if
he on the East Coast, he can go wherever he want.
Just live outside of New York. It's way nicer, way cheaper.
Dang, man,
definitely don't want to live there.
You just ripped my heart out right now. You ain't coming back to Idaho though, right? Like, that's
bro,
just as a dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just,
You should be proud, bro.
I told my kids honestly, I don't care where they live. That's just more places for me to go visit.
Exactly. He's giving you a reason. Aside from, because we're going.
Nah, you know what it is.
You're going to North Dakota in March. Then you'll have a reason wherever he wants to reside. He'll now be there. You can go visit him.
I know, because my daughter and her husband, they were talking about going up to Montana.
Okay.
Going up to that. That's when I was like, well, I guess I ain't going to be looking for a boat. I'm going to look for a trailer.
If Josh stays on the East Coast, would he be the furthest relative of your family to be? Because I feel
no. I got relatives in Hawaii. I got relatives in
right, but that's all considered west.
I got relatives in Virginia. That's from my sister. She graduated was from Orange.
Oh, that's right.
They live in Orange. Yep, they live in Orange.
Yeah.
I got family coast to coast.
Never mind. But he would be the furthest kid.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be the furthest relative.
Right now, the furthest kid was it used to be Isaiah. It used to be Kylie when Kylie was stationed in the Middle East.
That's true.
Then it was Isaiah when he was down in New Mexico. First, it started off with Devin going to Twin Falls. That was the furthest. It was like, man, you far. And then well, I'm in New Mexico. That's far. I'm in the Middle
Twin
East.
Falls
That's hella
ain't
far.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Josh, where, off the top of your head, right now, where are you thinking you would want to live? Because you've been in North Carolina. I'm sure you done traveled around and probably hit South Carolina, Virginia,
I'm
maybe
thinking,
West Virginia.
If I was a betting man, I would say Midwest.
What are you thinking, Josh?
I'm thinking like Philly. Because like Philly is like I think Philadelphia is closer, and that's in Pennsylvania. And it's closer to a lot of. It's not far from New York. It's not far from the thing. It's not you pretty much have that whole little area right there kind of locked in by Pennsylvania. Yeah. That's where I'm thinking he might go towards.
The plan, or not even a plan, just a consideration is.
It's the plan. He just ain't told his dad yet.
West Virginia range.
Yeah. See, he ain't told his dad yet. That's why he said it ain't the plan. He's already talked it out with somebody else.
Yeah.
He just ain't talked it. I get that. I totally get that. But I'm just saying, like, he already talked. He already know it. Right now, the plan is.
But, those are two good spots, because I'm assuming he's thinking somewhere that's got a international airport.
And most of the stuff out that way is like built for fishing. So like if he does stay on the coastline, that's dope to me.
Yeah.
Because then that's me. I can go up and down that coastline fishing, and that's what I want to do. There's some stuff in the Atlantic I've read about, I've seen things like that, and he's already out. If he's already out that way, that's even easier.
Yeah.
I just want to crash on your couch.
I know you got what kind of vehicle do you have right now? I know you had to get.
Oh my God! I don't know how many times I had to heard this since he's been home.
I have a 2019 Toyota Tacoma.
Oh,
this dude fancy.
Okay,
he fancy.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You need to be in that West Virginia area, because I'm assuming you still want to do some outdoor stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I drove up to Maryland during Thanksgiving to visit my girl's family and all that. And that place, real nice.
Yeah.
I think we cut through West Virginia.
Yeah, probably. Because you're on the.
You might be.
Where are you at in?
Try to stay close to the mic.
Where are you at in North Carolina?
Jacksonville.
So yeah. You would have cut through.
Yeah.
For a little bit, but yeah, just enough to see,
enough.
And that's why he said West Virginia, because he drove through it. It's very nice.
It is nice.
I've been on the East Coast out that way.
Yeah.
I've been to DC. I've been to Virginia. I've been to those spots. I
West
loved
Virginia,
it out there.
If he goes there,
That's the first time. That's the first time I've ever seen a firefly. Was when I went to the East Coast. I'm being real. There ain't no fireflies on the West Coast.
Really?
Like, I mean, there probably are, but I ain't never seen one.
Oh, that's the.
No, out there on the East Coast, it's like them shits is. It's like every fly is a firefly on the East Coast.
Yeah, if you grew up on the East Coast and said you never saw a firefly, you wasn't on the East.
You
Coast.
wasn't on the East. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what is your? So we did there. We talked about the car. Have we added anything to the car? Or did we just leave it as it is?
Not yet.
He wants to lift it.
I do want to lift it. Add some bigger tires, and then
Sounds like a Marine, don't he?
One of my gunnies actually gave me an offer for some speakers.
Oh.
Or some amps that go in my truck as well. So.
Okay.
And then my back windows are tinted. Don't know if I want to get the front ones tinted though.
See, what I feel like is he's gonna gain all this stuff when he's done, and when he's gonna come home, he's gonna be like, "Dad, can you put all this in my car so mine can bump?"
Well, yeah.
And yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
You know that because I want to.
You never know.
He
He might just have you hook it up when you come out there. He just be like, "Look, just tell me what you need. I'll go buy everything, And then when you come out here, because you have to go out there when he finally gets.
When he's done to help him drive back so he can drive back. I think even if we do that, I think all he's going to do is he's coming out here to just grab all this shit so he can bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the plan. EAS, driving to Idaho, grabbing all my stuff, coming straight back.
Hey, that's good, though. I'm happy, though. I'm glad he's going on the East. The East Coast is very nice. There's a lot to see, a lot of history.
Yeah.
You being a history person, original 13 colonies.
Oh, dude, when I was in Philadelphia, I was in Scranton and all that down in there. Oh man, I loved it. I didn't want to leave that town.
Yeah.
Like Philly, all that stuff. Like even like the even down to the prisons. Like they have the old ancient prison ones that held Al Capone before they transferred him to Alcatraz. He stayed out there in Philly. Yeah, there's a lot of history out that way.
Have you gone south?
Like Florida?
Like Florida, Louisiana area?
I haven't yet. I was supposed to go
Disney
to
World.
Don't go to Disney World. It's overhyped.
I'm just saying, like, that's what everybody ever talks about.
Honestly,
when they go out there.
if you're going to go to anywhere, go back to Virginia, go to Williamsburg, go to Busch Gardens.
Isn't there a Busch Gardens in Tampa?
But
in
Florida? That one don't hit like
I heard the one
in
Virginia hits the most.
You got to go to the one in Virginia.
Busch Gardens.
Yeah, you got to go to Busch Gardens. And on your way there, depending on what time of the year you go, you also will go through Water Country USA. So you can hit 2 for the price of 1. 2 separate
Water Country,
tickets.
is that like in a big mall or something?
It's outside.
It's huge, though. It's like big water
like a
slides.
water park, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, you got to go to Busch Gardens in Virginia. Don't go
hurry
to
up. Buy a house out there. I want to go out there.
Yeah, see, look at you talking about something. I'm sad.
Check that out.
I'm sad he coming
I'm
home.
only sad because it's my baby boy. Like, this my baby boy. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm going to get a little sad because this is my last one.
Okay. So, Josh, have you, because I know your dad told you about the podcast, have you watched any episodes?
I have.
Are there any episodes?
It's been a while, though.
Are there any episodes that you watched that you want to give your take on about your dad or about me or a category we talked about? I feel like he's on the show. We got to give him the rights. Well, if there was anything he talked about that he wants to.
If not, let's ask him some of the questions that we had when we was doing the podcast.
Okay.
Like, ask him about the microwave one. This is the real one I want to get out.
Okay.
It's a microwave one.
Bro, this ended up as a war at work.
We are not restarting this because
No,
we're already
we're not.
halfway
We're
through
not.
this
We're done.
episode.
Well, we just want your opinion.
An hour long, so we're gonna get okay. I said there are certain foods that are better as a leftover than it is when you first eat it.
We ranked the food. The very top, fire.
Yeah,
can't get above fire. Now, we got upset when we first got upset. Was we started going back and forth because they were microwaving things and then eating them and then going, yeah, this is fire. And I'm like, nah, it was fire when it was cooked. It's bomb at best right now.
So
it's maybe an 8 or a 9, but it's not a 10.
So
because you had to reheat it.
Do you believe or agree there are certain foods that are better left over than they are when you first have them?
Yeah.
That still sounds sounds two different ways.
Nope. That's
so you're saying that somebody's food who they cooked you would rather be like, hey, I'm glad you made that.
They don't even have to cook it for me. I have found food in the fridge that was left over, and I'm like, that's good right now. I don't even have to heat it up.
Okay, but what I'm saying was when it's freshly made, is that better than it is when you wait and then warm it up later on? Like, let's take lasagna. Lasagna is where we started drawing lines.
I said lasagna is better left over.
And I'm like, lasagna is not bomb left over.
Fresh lasagna is better.
Thank you.
But he's saying there are certain.
That's
where you get mad.
No. I'm getting mad because y'all was making anything in the microwave was gonna be a 10.
You wasn't listening.
A 10 isn't fire.
Josh knows you don't listen sometimes. Okay.
Oh, I know.
No, because when you say you like it as a leftover, you're telling whoever made that their food wasn't good to be in the first time. It's better leftover. That's what you're saying. So you can look a chef in the face and be like, "Yeah, I'm glad you made that. Can you put it in a bag and put it in my fridge so I can eat it tomorrow?"
If you want to know about this conversation, find the episode that has something about microwaves. Yeah. I'm not redebating this because I want to get to some other questions about with Josh. The one I got from one of our episodes was, what's the one? Oh, speaking of foods, if there was one food you had to eat for the rest of your life, a type of food, what would it be?
A type of food.
So like
Italian, French, Chinese,
Mexican, seafood.
And whatever you pick, you got to leave the rest of them alone. You can't touch none of the rest of them.
So
if you
your
eat any
dad-
of the other rest.
Your dad had me because I said I was giving up. What did I say? Oh, I said I was going to give up Italian. And so he was like, that's pizza, that's bread,
Lasagna,
that's pasta,
macaroni and cheese. Because
So,
it's macaroni.
yeah.
Anything pasta.
One
gone.
category you could eat that every day for the rest of your life and be happy, and you would get rid of all the others. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with Mexican.
That's what I said.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
In fact, he made his he ticked his grandma off.
Yeah, my grandma called me. She
Grandma was
pissed.
like, "What? Fine, hope
But
you
in my
beat it in."
defense, I said because I don't live at home anymore, so I don't get my grandma's southern food.
Grandma was
on
mad.
The regular.
Grandma was like, "You better live the vida loca."
Yeah, she. I know.
Grandma was
I
mad.
go home in about a month. I hope she'll cook for me. She
Nope.
probably won't.
She
My
gonna have Del Taco or Taco Bell waiting for you when you show
She's
up.
gonna be petty.
She-
Okay. Other topic. We just did this one while you was here last week, but you weren't in the studio. Growing up, Josh, did your dad give you an allowance?
Nope. I'll answer that.
I like how he just laughed.
I'll answer that right now. Nope.
If anything, no, didn't get an allowance. Actually, what all my siblings would do is we would, if anything, I was paying for someone else to do my chores.
But
you see what you remember what we was talking about with that $52?
Yeah, but it was from your own money.
It was even I didn't have money. It was I do something else for them.
He was handing out if I loans.
Got you.
If I got it, if I need it, if
I
you
didn't
need
feel like
it.
doing the dishes, I'll do this for you.
Gotcha.
Bartering.
Yeah, he was
They
out
was
here
bartering. Yeah, that's like how pawn stores do it.
Okay.
Barter
But I'm
this.
assuming because of that, okay, it's kind of different for you because you're in the military, so you have to keep things straight and tidy. But if you wouldn't have gone into the military with your dad not giving you an allowance and having you do these chores organically, do you feel like that would have helped you to have probably a place of your own that's going to be tidy, neat, and clean? Probably.
I think if I would have got paid to do certain things, I think the way he would have paid me would have been definitely would have been $50. It would have been like a $5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would have been maybe
Because if you don't
a 10 on a good day.
A 10 on a good day.
If you don't know your worth, neither do I.
Yeah, that's true.
100%. If you don't know what you're worth, I don't either.
That's true.
And now, my kids got nah. We gotta have this. This got to be here.
I mean, I will say for Josh, he was
exactly.
out here bartering just promises. So yeah, he $5-10 would have been he would have been like, yeah, I'll just have my sister.
Correct.
That's fair. That's fair. We talked about that episode. Anybody still sour about it? Send us your unsubscribe resignation email or comment, and Peabody will evaluate it. We still, if you're gonna unsubscribe, at least let's have a final.
Yes, let's have an exit
interview,
please.
All right, P. Those are the main ones I had. You got anything you want to say? Say goodbye to your son before he bounces, because I'm assuming he's probably leaving right after this episode. Probably.
Yeah, that's why we so close. Yeah, that's why we so close.
Because we right by the. That's why you did it. That's smart.
I did. I was like, man,
For those that don't know, the podcast studio we do this in is literally across the freeway.
And I'm proud.
Exit.
I'm proud of how my kids turned and how my kids came in there. Like when you say like if you didn't have the military structure, like would he still do all that? Now I would answer yes, because my oldest didn't go. So my oldest didn't get into the military when he went, but he still runs his own businesses out.
Yeah.
So he still does that. So it's pretty much on the parents. What you instill in your kids is what you're gonna get back from your kids. Like you can't put out mediocre and expect superior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't put out whatever you put out is what you're gonna put in. So when you get hard on your kids and you tell your kids, hey, this is what it's supposed to be like. This is how it's supposed to be, and they come back to you and they say, Dad, but that hurts. Guess what? It's gonna hurt the whole way through.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to get through that.
Yeah. Nah, Josh, I'm proud of you too, man.
100%.
Yeah. Be safe. Finish out strong, and then I ain't get to talk to you, but I got to tell you, R.I.P. man to the envoy.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P.
For
Your GMC. It was his. Remember?
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah, tell him. Josh's first car.
So his first car, he bought it from me. It was my 2005 GMC Envoy. Anybody that's got an Envoy, I love that thing.
I forgot you guys haven't talked since
yeah,
then. It's been a minute.
Since. And
I love that thing.
Yeah, he loved it. And then he leaves
to go to boot camp.
Yep. His sister,
Kylie.
sorry.
Yep. No, go ahead. Yeah. Bust her out.
His sister borrowed it. First time borrowing it, and just totals the thing. Just destroyed the whole underneath.
Everything. Front end, all that. Like, I didn't know how bad the damage was until I took off the front end.
Yeah. She basically hit a rock and just destroyed the whole frame bottom. And,
Done.
And I don't even think, had you even had the Envoy for a year? Maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it for at least, he had it like a year.
To be fair, I had it for a year, but I wasn't driving it for a year because I hadn't gotten my license yet. So
yeah.
And that's what it was. So you didn't even really drive it that much.
Correct.
And that's what made it sad. Yeah.
What made it worse was like me and his sister sat there, and I was like, "You gonna tell him?" Because he's in boot camp right now.
Yeah, he's in boot camp.
And I know because like he was telling me, he was like, "When you in boot camp?"
My entire go through was I remember laying in my rack next to my platoon member. I was like, "Man, I can't go away. Go home." Drive my truck at night. And just listen to
He
music.
wrote it in a note. Like when he wrote a letter home, and I was reading it, he was like, "Yeah, I miss my Envoy. I miss the thing." And I'm sitting there in my mind going, I'm looking at Kai like, dude, you got to tell him.
Yeah, somebody got to tell him.
Somebody got to tell him. I made her tell him at graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had to. Because I remember I told
me on Family Day.
I told your dad, I said, if none of y'all tell him and I see him, I'm snitching. I said, I can't do that to him.
Bro, I didn't leave the Marine Corps depot without briefing my Marine. You know what I mean? Because once a Marine, always a Marine. And now he's not just my son, he's my brother. But when I was like, nah, there is no way I'm letting my brother leave this planet right here off of this base until he know he ain't got nothing to come home to.
Yeah.
I felt so bad.
Yeah,
so
man.
bad.
But yeah, that I had to tell you, R.I.P. man. She was good. I know you knew she was, but that when your dad told me that, I literally looked at him and I said, "What you gonna do?" He was like, "It ain't what I'm gonna do."
That's what Josh got
to talk to him.
And I knew, and I couldn't. And she's like, "I can't tell him until he's done." Because you can't break somebody's spirit.
You can't tell
if you was doing. I didn't want you to be in the middle of a pull-up, and then your drill instructor read the letter. "Oh yeah, by the way, your GMC's totaled." And you just what? You come down off the pull-up bar. I don't even want to pull up no more.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't tell him while he's in the middle of the boot camp.
Nah.
But at the end, he had to. But yeah, man, I'm so sorry that car had to go. I didn't even get to see it when it was. But yeah, because I even asked P. I was like, can I at least see? He was like, there ain't nothing to see, though.
Nothing to see. Man, it was so bad. My heart fell out looking because I like cars. You know me and trucks and cars, man. To me, those are like people. It is. It's like when I walk through a junkyard. To me, that's a cemetery.
Yeah.
And
that car was.
Yeah.
It was sentimental because I had it since 05.
I've heard Joe's stories. I've heard his stories. Even like Kai when she did drive it and brought it back in one piece. When she had good stories. She had stuff that she was
it was a
good ass little truck. It was man.
I had also put in a system also. And that's why Josh wanted it because I got rid of the sub, but I kept all the wiring. I just hid it. And so Josh he was going to get out of boot camp. He was going to get a sub and put it in there.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Stereo's still in my garage.
Hey,
I got it out. I didn't leave it.
That stereo was good. That stereo was still good,
I still got it. Oh yeah.
I don't think I got rid of the amp, but yeah, the stereo was still good.
Yeah, the amp was out. The stereo was good. We pulled the stereo.
But yeah, man, congratulations.
Thank you.
Get back to the East Coast. Let us know if you find any more food that you want to, or let your pops know, then he'll let me know.
Yeah.
Or you know what? The free time you do get, he subscribed. Y'all can do that too. You can comment.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. Because I would like to see the comments because I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's Josh over there.
Yes.
And I can also interact and be like, what's up? Did you try this yet? Did you go get a hush puppy yet? So.
Yep, and that's what you got to get.
So, yeah, I'm Twitty. That's THC. That's Lil THC, a.k.a. Josh. I'm going to let them two go. I know Peabody's going to be a little sad, but it's all right, man. He going to go back. He going to go scope out his place. You're going to be able to go over there with your boat. I don't know. You might buy another boat somewhere.
I'm going to buy another boat. I ain't taking that little flat bottom out in the Atlantic. No, ain't happening.
Hey,
We will be
there's some-
fine. in
There's
there.
some nice little rivers and ponds.
Yeah, there's some nice. You need to take your boat out there first, and then
That's a
see
long
what
way
you
to
gonna-
tow that son bitch. That's a long way.
Well, that's why he's bringing the Tacoma. It's a 2019.
I don't know if I can trust a Tacoma.
Oh my
Okay.
God, you're
I'm a
gonna be
GMC
in there.
man.
See,
I'm a GMC man.
you see this, y'all. You see what I gotta put up with while you gone, bro?
Entire GMC family over here.
Yeah, entire GMC family. But hey, appreciate you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. March, we ain't got a date yet, but we're gonna be in North Dakota for the show.
Yep.
If you are in Fargo, right? In
Fargo,
Yeah.
yep.
Fargo, let us know. We can pull up. We want to find a place to do the show, live audience, because that's what we like to do. And THC is actually doing a show out there. Again, we don't have a date. We don't know where yet. But when we do, we'll let you know. I'm Twitty. That's THC. That's
Aloha.
Josh. We out.